Okay, so I want to talk about unity and harmony. In the scriptures, we talk about people who are troublemakers. Um, we don't ever want to be troublemakers in the scriptures. We actually want to be able to debate with people without having an air of hatred or an air of causing division. That wouldn't be good. And so, when debating certain things, I think that it's very important that everybody realize that nobody's here to malign God in any way. That we're trying to, in a sense, have a spirited debate, but no division or no hot-headedness, nothing that would cause everybody to be all upset. And so when I debate with people, I don't want there to be a spirit of, I don't know, just total not listening. Um, and on the other hand, I also don't want people to shut me off or turn me off because they've decided that, oh, well, I'm a troublemaker. You know, what comes around goes around. But what I'd like to do is have a serious debate or even a talk about the authenticity of what we believe scripturally. And so what I'd like to say is that if by chance I may be wrong on some biblical point of view that you think I'm wrong about, then I would like to have a cordial talk. If you can show me where I have been wrong about anything that I have preached, then show it to me without getting upset, without arguing. I mean, you can argue without getting miffed, if you will. If you can show me exactly where you can prove your point of view, then I'm not unwilling to change my point of view. It's really simple. It's just about having a simple discussion. And if one person disagrees or the other person disagrees, then we can agree to disagree. However, I don't want to have a dogmatic, I'm mad at you, I'm upset because you're destroying the Bible or you're destroying what I believe type of debate. I'm really looking for people who are willing to talk about what they think. And if they think that they have conclusive evidence against what I might think, then present that and then give me a chance to look at it and say, well, maybe that's true, maybe it's not, but let's take a look at all the other evidences or whether or not your argument is a straw man argument. And if mine is a straw man argument, that's fine. But I've had too many debates where people brought up straw men and then said, well, you didn't listen to me, and got all upset, and then said, well, you're just not complying. I guarantee you that nobody is going to comply to anything unless the argument makes perfect logical sense. So in the spirit of goodwill, if you will, when Paul was debating the unknown God and he was able to articulate his point of view quite clearly and left it as it is, then I'm asking anybody who has any opposing point of view to be able to present it and present it clearly, and then also not to stand on his own laurels, but to, if there's something that changes their mind, to actually be willing to change their mind, or at least give deference to the argument that might be stronger than theirs. I'm appealing to that sense. I don't want dogmatism. I don't want bigotry. I don't want a staunch condemnation if somebody disagrees with me. I want an honest, exposition of the facts so that we can actually take them or leave them, but at least give weight to them as weight is due. So God bless. I don't believe in the Bible as an axiom, but I know that everybody will be very upset with me when I tell them this. But my challenge is, and it's not in any sense of heresy or any sense of bitterness or any sense of trying to dupe everybody to believe something that isn't true. My challenge is for you to clearly state your case and make the argument plausible enough for everybody to see it and choose the direction they want to go. So please, if you have a debate or an argument or something that can actually change my point of view, I'm willing to say I'm wrong. Are you willing to do the same? Or is your dogmatism, or is your either pride or maybe even your sense of you may be intimidated by the truth? See, and that's the whole thing. What I'm asking you to do is to let down your guard and if something, I'm not saying that you should throw away what you believe. I'm asking you to actually let God be God and let you be you and let you think for yourself. That's all I'm asking. And if you don't come up with a plausible answer, I'm not asking you to change. I'm just asking you for just you to use your mind and also through prayer ask. Because I believe a certain thing. I believe that Jesus Christ came, died on the cross for my sins, and that's the only answer I need. Now you can tell me I need to have good works, I need to have all this stuff, and I will say to you this, that the good works that come out of me come from me knowing my salvation. It has nothing to do with what I know about the Scriptures, because the Scriptures are good and kind and wonderful. But the salvation of Christ brings about holiness within me just by Him saving me and showing me love by His gospel. I don't believe you need to be a Bible scholar to be saved. I do believe that once you know the love of Jesus Christ through the cross, your life will change. That doesn't mean that that change saves you, because what changes you is knowing you're saved without your changing. Although you will change because of that truth. You can't put the cart before the horse, right? You can't say that I'm saved based on my works. You have to say that I'm saved based on His works. And that changes me. But if that doesn't change me enough, or if I sin, or if I do something wrong, or if I don't understand the Scriptures completely the way I ought to understand them, but I do understand Christ, does that